In the next few hours, 20 contestants will be behind me competing for $10,000. And I'm gonna steal the whole thing. Let me show you. Later today, my friend Carter is hosting a last to leave the circle video for a real prize of $10,000. Problem is, he won't let me participate.
This is the first time ever that we're doing a last to leave challenge with no Team Aurora members. Everyone is going to be a random stranger, so let's get started.
Screw that. I have a way that I can sneak into the challenge and win the entire thing. Only problem is I don't have a lot of time, so I gotta start getting ready right now. All right, about 4 hours later, I finally look like a different person. It's the perfect opportunity for me to sneak into this challenge. I'm an old man. I'm not Ryan. I'm Pappy Peepaw. All right, it looks pretty good. Here's the plan. I'm gonna pretend to be Jack's grandpa, John. I'm gonna sneak into the challenge. If I win any money, I owe him $1,000.
Deal.
But the rest of the money goes to you guys. Jack and I are gonna sneak out the back door over there, go all the way around the house, and sneak back in like all the other contestants.
Hey, Joe, let me check somebody in. You ready, Grandpa? Hello, sir.
So my genius ruse consists of 3 really important steps. 1, infiltration, getting in. 2, competition, staying in. And 3, win-shin, taking Carter's money. Step 1, infiltration, requires sneaking past multiple layers of tightly knit security. The first of which being...
Hey, how are you?
The check-in desk.
John, huh? What's your name? Nice to meet you, I'm David.
David. I work with David almost every day, so if I can sneak by him without raising suspicions, I can trick probably everybody else.
Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. All right, you ready, Grandpa?
We got through the first layer of security, but we're not in the clear just yet.
How you doing, sir?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well. It's gonna be a little warm out there, but we'll see how well you do. And let me know if you need anything.
Shoes on time. Make you look. Once inside, each contestant was given a formal interview, my last trial before the main event. This would test my ability to play my part, a weird, decrepit, out-of-touch old man.
If you could say your name and age first, that'd be a good start.
John Alexander Mitchell, 83.
83, okay. Do you know what you're getting yourself into today?
No, I don't understand how YouTube's works.
We're doing a last to leave the circle challenge today.
Okay.
And so the winner potentially can get up to $10,000.
Oh, okay. That's enough to buy like 2 houses.
Would you buy houses?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah,
Where could you buy
my baby Jack.
Thanks, Grandpa.
Perfect. Okay. All right, on a scale of 1 to 10, how confident are you in win this whole thing?
2.
We are good with that.
Oh,
we need a cool
Jackie. It was a resounding success. So far, so good. 10 minutes until we start. But I was still definitely the oldest person in the entire house, which definitely, I didn't think that through very well. I probably, at the end of the day, should have been a youthful person because the average age of people competing was probably like 22, and I looked like I was 1,000, so.
All right, well, welcome. We're doing last to leave the circle. You guys are currently in the circle, so the challenge officially starts right now. The rules are if you touch the red circle at all, you're out. It means if you kick it with your shoe, you're out. If you step over it and leave, you're out. There's no pushing and shoving, so you can't just push everybody out of the circle. And the last one to leave is going to win. You guys feel good? Yeah. We have quite the diversity of people. We have some young, we have some old, we have guys, we have girls. I think this challenge is going to be anybody's challenge, so I want you guys to comment down below. Who are you rooting for? Who is going to win?
So here's my strategy for the entire. Carter is not on to me yet, so I'm just going to wait him out. Old people are really good at laying down, falling asleep, and basically doing nothing. So as long as I can last longer than everybody else, I think I can get first place. Number 1 priority, though, is that Carter does not know who I am.
I don't think John is a real grandpa. I think John is wearing a disguise or something, which might be a strategy. So we'll see how that unfolds for us.
I don't think it's a real man.
Oh, you don't think it's a real man? 2 people saying that this is not a real elderly man.
Look at his hairs.
Yeah, look at him. This is not a real, we're hearing that this is not a real elderly man. So let's ask his opinion about this, excuse me. What are your thoughts on people saying that you're not a real old man? What are the thoughts?
No one suspected a thing.
I can't believe how old you are and you're doing this.
Truly an inspiration for the youth.
All right, the first person to eliminate themselves will get $100.
The competition is moving slowly and my competitors are fierce. No one is getting out and the heat outside was unbearable. I mean, it was literally melting my face.
You doing all right, Pappy?
This is pure agony.
What's the matter?
It's not even attached to my face anymore.
What?
I'm so sorry.
Oh, that looks so weird. Oh my god.
You're looking real sturdy over here all of a sudden.
I'm so sweaty that it's just peeling off.
It's like, it's melting.
So remember when I said that nobody suspected a thing? Well, that was starting to fail. I wanted to distract everyone from my questionable appearance, so I decided it was time to sow a little chaos.
What you doing, old man? You're getting hot and delirious. John. Something's sketchy.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
What are you guys doing?
Tic-tac-toe. All right, it's been about an hour. Nobody's out yet. At this point, I was really regretting not taking that $100. It would have at least helped pay for my disguise.
You should have taken the $100 while you're still alive.
It seems like it's only a matter of time until my disguise is going to fail and my identity is going to be revealed. But luckily, things would take a turn after the first elimination.
You guys all have to decide who is going to be eliminated first. But the twist is you also get to decide how much they get paid out from the prize money between $0 and $500.
I'll go for 5. 472. You guys cool with 472? 472. 471. 470. 470. Step out. 470. 3. 470. 2. 1. We have our first out.
And with that first elimination, Carter and Stove introduced our first challenge.
We're going on to the next activity. We're gonna play a game of telephone.
So, in case you've been living under a rock and you've never played the game telephone before, here's how it works. You start with a word or phrase.
It says 2 tiny toads, 8 fat flying flies. That's a hard one.
So John, you're first, which means Jack, you're second.
And then you pass it from person to person down the line. By the end, usually that phrase is all jarbled up and you don't have what you started with.
And then we're gonna end up with Branch, who is last.
Dude, that's the sickest name ever. So, I'm first in line, which means I'm pretty much just guaranteed to be safe. This one is a lock-in, it's a breeze. I'm making it to the next round. But that's when my guilty conscience started to eat away at me because I have something I need to confess. I don't feel good about this, but I'm already out. When this challenge started and everyone was just getting settled, I screwed up. I was so committed to the bit, I was so committed to my old man character that I just mindlessly started tapping my feet around and I touched the circle.
The rules are if you touch the red circle at all, you're out. It means if you kick it with your shoe, you're out.
It was so early that nobody noticed and I got to stay in. If this kid got kicked out and walked away with nothing, it would be all my fault. Especially since I'm not supposed to be here from the beginning. Like, I'm not allowed to be competing. That's why the whole, remember the whole.
Ready?
Yeah.
All right.
Oh my God.
You got it?
Right off the bat, it wasn't looking good.
It's already, is it way off? All right, quiet, we're here. Quiet. We're gonna hold it up. Hang on.
$2 tiny and 2 tiny fries.
Ooh, okay. The official phrase was 2 tiny toads, 8 fat flying flies.
Someone would have to be eliminated.
I think it was John.
I think it was
John!
Get him out! Get John out of here!
I said the right thing, I swear.
You said you started with the right thing?
Even though it wasn't really my fault, no one could seem to figure out whose fault it really was. Could I let them pin the blame on my main man Branch after my thievery, my deceit, my fraud, my cheating? So here's the deal. If I take your spot getting out, you owe me $1,000 if you win the whole thing.
Oh, that's a deal. That's a deal. You're either out for nothing or you're not getting.
You're either out or you give me $1,000.
Grandpa's gonna leave the circle right now.
Yeah, and you get to stay. But you owe me $1,000.
Well, what if I leave right now?
All right, well, why would you do that?
You leave and you get nothing.
You get nothing.
All right, well, I'll stay. That's what you.
God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
What in the world? Is that Ryan?
Yo.
Right, you're not even supposed to be in this challenge.
That is disgusting. What in the world? That's disgusting.
Ryan, you're supposed to be random strangers. You're not even supposed to be in this challenge. I thought it was some dude in a costume.
No.
Okay, fine, I knew it.
Big surprise! It was Ryan the whole time. Nobody had any idea. It was such a good surprise, right?
I had no idea.
Gramps, I need you to sign.
I accidentally touched the circle in the first 10 seconds of the challenge. I like looked at it and I was like, oh, is that wet? And I touched it. It's on camera.
So technically he was already out, so then Branch would in.
So yeah, in the end, I sacrificed myself for the greater good. My plan did kind of work. I got to be included, and I even got to give Branch a second chance at that $10,000. And then he got eliminated, so it was all for nothing. All right, so we're in the middle of day 2 of this challenge. I'm refereeing. There's 4 girls left competing for this $10,000. Obviously, I messed up. I have no chance of winning anything anymore, but I can help manipulate who is going to win. I can throw curveballs at the other contestants, whatever I want to do. They're going to be walking on these treadmills until there's only one person left. If you want to see how the rest of this challenge is going to play out, make sure you check it out on Carter's channel. This thing was insane and one of the best videos we've ever filmed. Bye.